Hello, everyone. Let's try this again. Okay, so um, I've just uploaded a video that's going to go up 7:30 tomorrow Mountain Time about the Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf case. But after I did so, almost immediately, I saw something on my Facebook timeline, clickbait. It was something like the Black Atlanta Star or something like that, saying that, according to the headline, and then click on it, that there was history between the two, and Carmelo was beaten up by Metcalf at a party over a girl. And this is a variation of a lot of other things, stories that are being sent out there that the group that I call Team Killer is trying to promote to make, the victim look bad. There was prior history, he bullied them, et cetera, him, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And all I got to say is that this makes the case against Carmelo so much worse. Okay, this does not improve his situation. If you think about it, okay, if this was a case of a dumb kid walking into the wrong tent without any intent, and just got into a prideful thing, you can't tell me to leave and all that, it's bad. If there's a prior history and there's a reason for Carmelo Anthony to hate the guy he eventually unalived, it's so much worse. Think about the evidence. If the prosecution finds witnesses to this fight at a party over a girl in which, Carmelo was beaten to a pulp, from what I'm hearing, again, I don't believe it, but if it's true and the prosecution can confirm it, then look at the evidence. Carmelo hated, Austin, and at a track meet that he knew or could reasonably expect Austin to be there, he took along a knife. Now, some of you might be saying, well, that's in case he got cornered by, an attack or something like that. Okay. So, but then he goes to a tent clearly marked as belonging to the school that Austin goes to. As homicide detective Joe Kendall might say, oh my, things get worse. And not just that, okay? So he told an officer later on, according to the arrest report, he said, he laid hands on me. I told him not to. According to people, more than one person in the arrest report, what he did was he put his hand in the bag, not showing the fact that he had a weapon, and then said something along the lines of, touch me and find out. One statement is like, after that, and after he was shoved or something, he then said, throw a punch and see what happens. Okay, now we're looking at him goading on the guy that eventually would be, unalived, to do something, while concealing the fact that he had a deadly weapon in his hands. You can imagine, if you think about it, this shows, if true, that he planned this, and he planned on trying to use a self-defense excuse later on. What else is there? I mean, if there's no history behind them, then this was a case of rampant stupidity. If there was, and he went to the track meet with a deadly weapon, went to the tent he knew Austin would be at, taunted him on, touch me and find out, while concealing the fact that he had a deadly weapon, making Austin believe that it was just going to be another fist fight. Yeah, it looks bad. So all these people spreading these types of stories, if you want to share this video or summarize what I say and tell them that what they're doing by trashing the victim is actually, if true, makes it so much worse for Carmelo. And unfortunately, there's a variation of this story out by a relative of Carmelo, that there was prior history and Carmelo had reason to hate him. If that is true, well, then the only conclusion I can come up with is that Carmelo tried to set this up to end things with Anthony and then try to use self-defense as a way of getting away with it. Stay safe, guys. Video out tomorrow at 7:30 Mountain Time.